Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Like I said, we will go back to the place that I have been recording the video yesterday. So here we are. Let me show you where we are actually. As you see behind me is the river, that is Wisła, Vistula River, the largest river in Poland, that takes you all the way to Warsaw, if you choose so, to go there. And you have this way that takes you to the Royal Castle, the one you have seen with me 2 videos ago. This is a wonderful place for long walks. You can contemplate, you can ride your bicycle, you can do some jogging if you like that. And I just love this place. You can actually do it on both levels. You have the upper level where I am, you have the lower level, and on the other side as well. This way, if you go this way, you go to Kazimierz, which is a district of Kraków. This part of Kraków that was a Jewish area. I think it still is. I have been there once. Maybe we go there again together. And behind me is the place I would really like you to see with me at the end of this video. So I hope the gate is open. We will go there. It's a basilic. I feel like I've been called to this place because I believe it's named after Archangel Michael, who is a special archangel for me, personally. So we will go there after the video. I have 3 topics for you today, and then I have some personal thoughts, opinions about this mysterious racket that maybe sound crazy for some of you, but I would like to share it with you anyway, regardless. Yes, we sit like this so you can have some nice view behind. The first information is from Rzeczpospolita.pl. Everything I'm telling you guys, the links you find in the description box and below this video. The subject is about those millions of Polish zloty actually and dollars that have been taken from the Russian embassy by Poland, and Russia is responding to this. Actually, Maria Zakharova, the spokeswoman for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Russia, she's responding to this. I have some quotes from her. This is from yesterday. And the article goes: Russia allows for the possibility of using asymmetric measures in response. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said, referring to the case of blocking funds on the accounts of the Russian embassy in Poland. Over a year ago, so this is not just once but twice, I believe this happened. Over a year ago, the Polish prosecutor office blocked nearly 800,000 Polish zloty and over $5 million on the bank accounts of the Russian embassy, and recently changed the form of security. It considered them as material evidence in the investigation and transferred them to its accounts. The move, although this is the article, okay, it's not my comments, it's the article. The move, although annoying for the Russian side, did not meet with the reaction from the ambassador of the Russian Federation, as established by Rzeczpospolita, which is this portal I'm reading from. Sergei Andreev, the ambassador, did not challenge the decision and did not appeal against it. On Friday, which is yesterday, Maria Zakharova was asked how Russia intends to respond to this case, and here are her words. First of all, it should be noted that this story did not begin today or yesterday. She added that the bank accounts of the Russian embassy and the trade representative office of the Russian Federation in Poland were blocked by the district prosecutor's office in Warsaw in February last year. She said that measures were blocked under absurd pretext and that blatant actions of the Polish authorities violate traditional rules of communication between civilized states and all legal norms, including the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations of 1961. she added that the main part of the funds accumulated in the accounts of those institutions, Russian institutions, were transferred to the accounts of the prosecutor office as material evidence. This, although it is too, and she said thus, although it is too early to talk about confiscation of those funds, we still cannot use them. So here my personal, if I may, thoughts and opinions. Well, that ambassador that they have here in Poland, Russian ambassador, I wouldn't say he's really doesn't have too much backbone, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Kind of softy. I know people will say, yeah, well, this could be handled differently already from last year. But he is as he is. Maybe in a way, if he wouldn't be so softy, we would not have this ambassador in Poland anymore, but who knows. I'm just saying why he did not react to this last year. This just doesn't make any sense to me after that move done by the prosecutor office. And this is what you have, guys, here. I think they might do the same from their side, but we see how this goes. Now, the second thing I have for you, shall I go into Morawiecki or shall I go into the Ukrainian-Polish Union becoming one soon? It looks like we're getting closer and closer. Maybe let's do the Polish-Ukrainian and then we go there and then we end with Morawiecki, because that place will balance very well with the energy there. So now, from yesterday again, very fresh. Gazeta Prawna, another portal which is like a newspaper, law newspaper in Poland. The title of it is "The Government Intends to Appoint a Plenipotentiary," sorry this word, "for Polish-Ukrainian Development Cooperation." Plenipotentiary. I really have struggled with this word, guys. I'm sorry. On Friday, yesterday, a draft regulation on this issue appeared in the list of legislative works of the government. It was reported that the planned date of its adoption by the Council of Ministers is the second quarter of 2023, which is this quarter we are in. May, January, April, May, June. April, May, June. We are in it, in the middle. So, as stated, the need to introduce the solutions continued in the draft. Regulations results from the need to support Ukraine devastated by the armed conflict and to ensure effective cooperation between government administration bodies, executive agencies, associations, chambers of commerce and other national entities involved in Polish-Ukrainian development cooperation, in particular in the area of reconstruction of Ukraine. It was added that that person, plenipotentiary, that representative of Polish-Ukraine combo, will be the Secretary of State or the Under-Secretary of State in the office serving the minister competent for regional development. So this is planned for this quarter. It's actually on official website of government, Polish government. I'm going to attach it as well. Sorry guys for struggling with this word. Some words are just a challenge for me. You know, English not my native language. It's not my native language. So pretty much what it is, they have already created, it's a draft, but like it's just a matter of probably days when it will become the reality of creating the position for someone who will be monitoring this collab between Poland and Ukraine on the governmental level. That's how it looks like to me. So you have official position On the governmental website you can see it. And this is the first position, as I understand, that has been created like this. So there you have it, guys. It's happening, you know? What can I say? I better don't say. Now let's go to this place and then I will read you what Russian media talks about Morawiecki, what is their opinion about Morawiecki. I actually saw this yesterday and it was presented as a Russian propaganda, how Russian propaganda is commenting who is Morawiecki. But before, let's look at something beautiful, and that is spring. Spring is here. Now we are entering, it's called Bazylika Paulinów na Skałce, and how I'm going to translate it is the Basilic of the Paulins. It's like a convent that is on the rack, like on a little rack. You will find the link below so you can read about the place yourself. Oh wow, no, no, no. Not now, please. Now the noise. Dziękuję bardzo. Akurat nagrywam. Przepraszam. Okay. Will be noisy. But here, I have to show you, sorry. Nice man. Here is the altar. We are preparing this, guys. Look. I want you to see this place. That's why we came here. But before I show you, I will tell you where we are. So, let me get closer here. This is the altar of the 3 millennia, right here. If you go a little bit away from the fence, you can see all the images are with Virgin Mary and baby Jesus from different regions of Poland. Very beautiful illustrations you can see. So this is only Mother Mary with baby Jesus, and here you have the basilic behind me that I will record separately, and just want you to see this altar. I'm so glad he stopped this noise. Maybe he had some compassion for my recording. And I was here first 2 days ago. I never knew about this place, and then I came back yesterday to record for you. And actually this this kind of roof wasn't here yesterday, so they are preparing this for some ceremonies. But let me just show you guys those statues that are here of different priests and different bishops. Let me see if it is actually a good way to show you like this. So it's pretty interesting place, I have to say. Now, because I don't really want to talk about Morawiecki right here and people around, I'm going to sit all the way there and tell you what they are saying about him. And someone actually have left the comment. I just want to start with this. Over a year ago, almost a year ago actually, it was comment in Polish, and that comment said how a person, in regards to Morawiecki, how a person who is a historian without any experience becomes, I think he was the director of the bank, and then becomes the prime minister. It just blows my mind. So he actually is a historian, by the way, but I don't think he knows history that well if he's acting as he's acting, because history has a tendency to repeat itself, right? And we are kind of living this deja vu. Of 1939. Okay, here we are. So, the Russian media, propaganda as they say, there was some interview on Russian TV. I'm not sure what station is it. I'm going to attach the link, you can watch it, guys. Russian propaganda about Morawiecki. There is a guy, I don't know who it was, but he's saying this on the panel of those people who have been having the discussion, political discussions. He said, this is the man who was officially created by the Americans and through American networks was grown in Germany. And they raised this person by infecting him with the virus of Russophobia. And do you know why he immediately becomes a rich man? Because there is a price to pay for getting the job done. And so the money for the first work he did goes straight to the bank, where you can immediately transfer a lot of money, but this money must be worked off. After all, every ruble, quoting this man still, that Americans invest in someone, and they don't just give the money away, they say, my friend, we gave you money, now you have to work for it. This is the man we are talking about now, the man who is leading Poland to hell. That's what this guy said on Russian TV. Morawiecki, he said, is leading Poland to hell. I cannot comment, guys, you know that, right? Now I would actually like to comment on the rocket. This might be very crazy thought, but I have this thought. Some of it is thanks to listening to more of what's going on. Some of it is my intuition, and I will say this. I'm coming to this point when I think this rocket, this is just my assumption, was placed there intentionally. It's an old rocket from probably Soviet times. They found it somewhere, who knows where. It was placed there, and why I think it was placed there? I think it was, of course, meant to create something. That's one thing, as far as the story, the trigger story. But I actually think, watching the conflict now, watching this struggle between the military and government and all of this in Poland, I think there is a big part of military in Poland. Not all of them, some of them completely, brainwashed too, but there is a big part that actually completely disagree with how the country is run, and knowing that probably very high rank position military, and because of that there are two scenarios and two different narratives going, as if they want to remove that group of people, or at least some of the leaders, from the high positions, because if there are situations like, for example, the government does not agree, the military does not agree with government, they can take some action, right? I just want to say like this. I mean, I don't have to explain everything what I'm saying, because you understand me. So I think there is something going on in those power structures, but not just within the government. This is between the military and the government, and there is split in the military. Like, you have three groups. One is against, one is for what government is doing, and there is one who is like, I just want to stay silent. And I think the one that is not agreeing is very strong and has a lot of saying and influence and can actually change things, and that's why it's not convenient to have those people be in the positions that they have. This is just my thought. So this whole rocket thing is actually an inside drama, my opinion. And Russians, meanwhile, are laughing at Poland. That's for sure. Like, what a joke is this? Like, the president didn't know about it, the prime minister didn't know about it. This is the story, guys. Okay, I will end this video here. We'll try to attach the recording from inside. Sorry for the noise, but he's cleaning for some event tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Lots of love, everyone. If you keep on watching, thank you. If you don't, please hit that like if you appreciate my content, and if you would like to subscribe, I also appreciate. If you feel like I give you some good energy as well, hopefully. Check out my website for the books that you can purchase and support my work, and follow me on Instagram to see the places where I am and explore the world with me. Lots of love, and I see you in the next video. Bye guys!